So what you're looking at here is just a basic Excel workbook, and you see there's kind of a lot going on here. We have this grid down here with information, and up top we have sort of a navigation and all of these different options in that navigation. Now this navigation is going to be different based on what version of Excel you have. I have Excel 2010, but they're pretty much the same. I mean, there's some differences in just how you do things, but a lot of the functionality is all there, and especially down here in the sheet, everything's pretty much the same. Now, this is a grid, and you see that there's different columns, column A, B, C, D, it goes on forever. And then we have different rows, and those are numbered. So we have columns with letters, and we have rows with numbers. Now, each intersection of a column and a row makes up what we call a cell. And in a cell, we can put any type of information. You see here, we can put names of people, we can put numbers, just individual letters, really anything that we want. And you see right here, that's the name of the cell because it's in column B, row 7. It's cell B7. That's just how we navigate and reference specific cells in our workbook. So going back to this information that I have here, these are employee names that I have just made up here, and then we have their hourly rate. We have each day of the week, just a standard work week, and how many hours they worked each day. And then we have their total weekly pay. So you can see you can put all types of information here. You can format the cells. That's where these lines came from. Just makes it look a little more organized. You can add different colors to the background of the cell. That's why those are kind of gray. And then you can bold the text and do all types of things. And that's really what this all does up here. We'll go into further what these other tabs do. This is really just with formatting up here. Now, what we have here, this is just called the formula bar. And really what this shows is the value that's in the cell, but it can also show formulas or functions that we put in the cell. So in these particular cells, the names, they don't have any formula. All they are is just a set value. Same with the hourly rate and the hours that they worked. But you see, if I go to weekly pay, there's an actual formula in the formula bar. And really all this formula is saying is take the sum hours, the total hours that they work that week, and multiply it by their hourly rate. And that gives us our result of $605 here. Now the neat thing about this is the formula is going to update automatically based on the inputs here, these cells. So if I change his hourly rate, James, to say $15 an hour, you can see that his weekly pay then automatically goes up to $885. Now, the other neat thing and the huge advantage in Excel, which is going to save you a lot of time and effort, is if, let's say I didn't have these other formulas here. Now, if I had this information, say I imported it and had it automatically put on the sheet, and let's say I had hundreds of employees, then I can basically create one formula, and I don't have to rewrite that formula 100 times. I can just simply drag it down, and that formula automatically references the correct cells and updates itself. So that can just save you a lot of time there. Now the other thing that we have here at the bottom, we have different sheets, and each sheet's really just a new page, gives you just a new set of cells to work with, and this is good. It's just a good way to organize your information so you don't have to put it all on the same sheet. And we can actually rename these sheets. Let's put inventory up here and price, and we could do whatever else we want here, and then I can simply rename this sheet. Sorry, to just gonna double click on it, inventory, and then I could rename this one to hours. And this just really helps you organize your Excel workbook in a really nice way. And it by default has 3 sheets, but we can add more just by clicking here. And basically that's it. I mean, we're going to go into more detail later on, but that's just a basic introduction to Excel and